Alright world, it is 5:55 a.m. I'm heading down to the lobby for breakfast, then I'm off to the pool. I have 2 practices today before noon, and then I'm done. Early day. Morning training is finished, and I think the best part about staying in a hotel is the free continental breakfast. If there's one thing you guys should know about me is that breakfast is my favorite meal of the day, and while a lot of people find continental breakfast disgusting, I think it's great. You got your fruit, you got your, what are these called? Hash browns, but they're not really like hash browns, they're potatoes, and egg, sausage, cheese, bagel. Obviously you gotta make it yourself, but it's better than nothing. And it's free. And coffee, but I'm actually gonna go to a coffee shop later because I'm done training for the day like by noon. And so I'll have the entire day to just like sit around. And so I'm gonna go find a nice coffee shop in the city, read, because it's nice being actually in a city because there are really nice coffee shops, except like where I live, it's just Starbucks everywhere. Alright, I know it's crooked, but bear with me. So anybody remember from 3 years ago at the Olympic trials, this exact clip was in one of my videos. But if you've been following me for a long time, you know that a weird superstition my family and I created was the night before a competition, I eat jalapenos and drink root beer. So better make me dive great in the morning. That's disgusting. Ugh. I don't know why I did this when I was 11. And so here I am 3 years later, keeping the tradition alive. Even though it's been a year since I've competed, I went to the gas station and I got root beer and I put a few nasty looking jalapenos. Can you even see those? Wow, that looks so bad. Got some nasty looking jalapenos and I'm gonna keep the tradition alive. Before every meet that I've done pretty well at, or really well at in the past, I've had root beer and or diet root beer and some jalapenos the night before the contest. So I thought, well, I'm back in Indianapolis where the Olympic trials was, and the hotel room looks almost identical. I've got some diet root beer, I've got some jalapenos. Let's keep this tradition going. Now you might be wondering, A, do I like root beer, and do I like jalapenos, and do I like them together? Love root beer, hate jalapenos, and the combination is awful together, so down the hatch. It burns so awful. And I'm not at all superstitious. I just think it's a funny thing to do before each of my contests. It's worked in the past, and why not keep it going? So awful. These are gas station jalapenos that were just like sitting out. And there it is. If I dive really, really well tomorrow, then this tradition lives on another year. Even the night before 10-meter synchro at the Olympics, I didn't have jalapenos, but I did have spicy food in the dining hall and root beer, so I guess it worked there too, I don't know. Also, I just realized that I never addressed the fact that I got a haircut today. My hair was getting really long and I needed to get it cleaned up, so now my hair's all chopped off for the event, so I'm not looking all scraggly. What do you guys think? Too short? Not short enough? Too long? I don't know. I went to Great Clips, walked in, got a cut, and left. Anyway, I compete tomorrow. I'm pretty excited about that. It's been a year since I've competed, and I think it's time I get back on the boards. Today's training was pretty good. It wasn't like ideal, but I think it was a good setup for tomorrow. Kept it really, really light. And so now the rest of the night, I'm just chilling. I finished my rehab about half an hour ago, and now I'm just gonna sit, watch YouTube, maybe read a little, maybe take a bath because you gotta pamper yourself, and get to bed early because I gotta wake up at 5:45 tomorrow morning. 6 a.m., it's game day. First time competing in about 11 months. I'm excited. So, check it out. This right here is the silver medal from the final. So Ben and I got second place in the final. But what's really cool is that the final was not the deciding factor of the World Championship team members. It was actually a mix of the prelim score and the final score combined. And overall, Ben and I had the top score between both lists. And so we're going to the World Championships as a synchro pair. I'm pretty stoked. Like I said in my previous video, I had no expectations coming into this meet, especially with synchro. Ben and I have been diving together for 2 weeks, so the goal was just to get the dives off in competition and see where we fall, and if we can make some Grand Prix, that'd be awesome. But it worked out that we dove well together and we were pretty locked in on our dives, and we've been saying locked in like the past 2 weeks we've been diving synchro. It's, long story short, we were locked in. But yeah, we are going to the World Championships in South Korea in July. That's pretty cool. So this silver medal is actually something I'm super proud of. We didn't win the final, but overall we had the highest score. And, you know, after all this surgery stuff, 2 surgeries, not even knowing if I was going to be able to compete at nationals, being able to step up in that prelim and in that final and do well enough to make the World Championship team less than 15 weeks after surgery is something I really wasn't expecting, and I'm really just glad that happened, and something I'm so excited for and proud to be a part of. And I'm proud of how hard Ben's been working, and I've been excited to work alongside him. We had lower degree of difficulty, but at the end of the day, we dove well together. We just kept our head down, eyes forward, focused on what we needed to focus on, and it ended up working out that this silver medal got us to the World Championships. So these videos are going to be exciting in July, that's for sure. But the competition is over for the day. I still have individual, which is on Thursday, it's on Friday. I should probably know my schedule by now. But I have individual still coming up on Friday, and then the finals for that will be on Sunday. But what's nice about nationals being an hour away is I get to come home and just spend a night and a morning tomorrow in my own apartment and step away from the competition. Today was awesome. Today went better than expected. But now I get to come home and rest for the next day, and I'm excited about that. It's something you never get at a competition, really. I want to say thank you to everyone that's been supporting me through this process of going through 2 surgeries to now officially being on the World Championship team. It has been a long road. It's been a lot of hard work. And again, like I said in the other video, this is just the beginning. Me making this World Championships team with Ben is not the end goal. It's just the beginning of this experience over the next year. So being able to go back to the World Championships after just a couple weeks of training and 2 foot surgeries and a lot of months not being able to walk is something I am so grateful for and so excited for. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you supporting me in this 10-meter synchro event. I had a lot of fun today. It was just a cool experience, and I got my competition nerves out of the way, and now I get to go into individual and continue my confidence on the tower. That being said, I'm going back to nationals tomorrow morning, so I will see y'all there. I'm gonna be documenting this whole process. Subscribe, hit the bell button so you know when these new videos go live, like the video. Support me by becoming a member of the channel. Hit the join button or click the link in the description. It really goes a long way, and I appreciate all the support. So now it's time for me to go to bed. I will see y'all tomorrow.